We have moved from the mega crisis to the mega opportunity. It is here now because of our embodiment of the spirit of Planetary Initiative. It is a spirit, and it's taken a certain form. It has certain clothing. There is a small group working very hard right now, and I see that Donald has joined them, who are working on the final draft of the synthesis paper. I'd like to give you my sneak preview of what it will say. It's from the bard called Anon. Strange that man should make up lists of living things in danger. Why he fails to list himself is really even stranger. So we've moved from crisis to opportunity. That little summation about man and his predicament may indicate to us that times are tough. But there's a statement, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. But where do they go? Well, some thought it would be this Congress. That's where we've been headed for the past couple of years. But I don't see in my own mind's eye this Congress being a destination. It's just part of a process, a wonderful journey. And we're learning many things, aren't we? We're learning about our empowerment, our ability to affect change. And I would suggest that it starts right here. If I was to give my impression now of this Congress, and I'd like to borrow or continue on from the presentation concerning the media that was given earlier, I'd picture myself in the position of Columbus. That's the fellow who found America. When he came back from America, he had a press conference, and he said, when I left, I didn't know where I was going. When I got there, I didn't know where I was, and now that I'm back, I don't know where I've been. I think it takes that kind of honesty to confront the reality of now. Because I look behind me and I see the Omega sign, which Donald has said represents a gateway to which we each must pass. And I'm reminded of a statement made that it's more difficult for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven than it is for a camel to pass through the eye of the needle. And I've thought about that, and I know that the reference was in part to the fact that when the camels, loaded up with all their goodies, came to the gates of the city after a certain hour, they had to unload the camel. It had to get down on its knees and go through the eye or the gate of the needle. And I have found this experience to be a very humbling one these past few days. I have unloaded plenty of luggage. I also know that there are two causes of unhappiness: not having what you want and having it. So as far as my preferred future is concerned, I'd prefer to let the future reveal what it will, based on my action now, here. Thank you.